Okay, hopefully this is working. Kids, all right. It's Wireshark class. Okay, so I'm running Wireshark through some electronic device that I have. Um, okay, so you can see this is all the MAC addresses that are going through my electronic device. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean, you know, that they're bad guys because they're going through your electronic device. It could be a company, that runs your computer, like some semiconductor company or some kind of shit like that. Okay. Now, some of them could be odd though. Like this one's kind of odd. It says Barnes and Noble. I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of. I mean, I don't have a degree in computer science, but what does Barnes and Noble have to do with running your computer? I don't know. Like, duh. I don't know. So we're gonna keep looking, and then I'm gonna show you how to look up, you know, say a company. Okay, so we have some organization called Big Stuff. All right, we're gonna copy Big Stuff. We're gonna copy their MAC address. Right. This is another company I was looking up before. Copy their MAC address. Put it into Mac vendor lookup shite. Okay. So this company called Big Stuff is in Michigan. Wow. And you can try looking them up. Sometimes it's hard to find them. I mean, they're kind of like, you know, I have to really look. I mean, sometimes I have to go to Chat GPT and all kinds of shit to find out what kind of company they are. Big Stuff, huh? Yeah, I'll have to really look to find them. But this says that Big Stuff is like Big Stuff. Kind of a wild name. Oh, it's not coming up. Okay. Yeah, this is just weird. Let's get out of it. Okay. This is weird. Okay. Yeah, it could be anything. It says it's someplace in Heartland, Michigan. Okay. Sometimes I'll just look up under the uh, under the company itself, and you might find it. Like anyway, we could be here forever just looking up the company. Yeah, I don't know. We could be here forever. Anyway, let's move on. Let's go to another company. Uh, Another thing you're going to look for that is kind of wild is look for medical companies. Anything that looks like it's medical, because usually you don't need a medical company to run your computer. Usually, I mean, I don't have a degree in rocket science, but I can pretty much figure that out. So if you see a company that looks like it's a medical company, that could be kind of odd right there. Like, oh, look, okay, so we're just gonna like, oh, this one sounds interesting. Uh, Broadcom. I know that's like a semiconductor company. I think I've seen them before. Broadcom. Okay. Uh, Broadcom. Yeah, it's like a. It says it's in Petaluma, California. Petaluma, California. I'm probably not pronouncing that right either. Petaluma. Okay, we'll copy it and see if we can find it. Yeah, I heard of like Broadcom, some company that does semiconductors. It's called like Broadcom Communications or some kind of shit like that. Uh, I wonder if it's the same one, Broadcom. Yeah, I think it's the same one. Mm-hmm. No, that one says Sao Paulo, Brazil. Interesting. Yeah, the one I have is in Petaluma, California. Okay. Well, I'm sure they probably have offices all over. Yeah, if you look at it, it does say Petaluma, Redwood Way. Yeah. Anyway, I see them a lot. Broadcom. I know they make like semiconductors and that kind of shite. Okay. Broadcom. And let's just get out of the bees and do. We'll just keep looking. See another one that I find interesting. Uh, see Cascade. Yeah, just look at, especially if they sound like it's a medical thing. Usually you don't need medical stuff running through your computer. I don't know. I mean, I don't have a degree in computer science, but you don't need like a medical company running through your computer. So we're just gonna pick another one. Okay. Oh, D-Link. Okay, that's interesting. Let's do Ducha Way. It seems to be a lot of them, so we'll do Ducha Way. Ducha Way, that's what it looks like. Probably not saying that right either. Ducha Way. What is Ducha Way? Oh, it's like someplace. GmbH usually means Germany. Wow, yeah, it's someplace in Germany. Okay, we could try looking it up. Ducha Way. This is Wireshark for Dummies. I'm insulting myself too. I'm still learning a lot of this shit too. Oh, look at this. Ducha Way. It's someplace in Germany. Ducha Worldwide. Wow. Huh. Applications. Yeah, well, you could be here forever just looking up the companies. This might be in here too. Ducha Worldwide. Wow. Safety systems. Huh. Okay. Looks like they make a lot of electronic shite. I don't know. Like anyway, we'll go back later and figure out who they are. Let's try another one. It's some joint in Germany. All right. Now let's try. We're just going to scroll through it really fast. See, this shows Wireshark will show all the MAC addresses going through your electronic device. Let's see. Oh, look at that. That one looks interesting. I'm just looking at the ones that like really interesting. Let's see. One said geometric genome, geotech media. Look at that. Let's see. Wow, these look interesting. Gentech. Let's look at what Gentech is. Okay. Copy the MAC address. Put it in here. Well, Gentech Systems. It's a place in, I think that's Taiwan, right? TW is Taiwan. Okay. Gentech Systems. Do a screenshot of it. Gentech Systems. Um, and then we could try to look up when, where, why, and how. Wow. You ought to see this one I found the other day. It went to China. It was very interesting. Yeah, it went to China. Gentech Systems. Anyway, if it's not coming up, we could just try the company name at first. Sometimes Gentech Systems in Taiwan. Okay. Hmm. Wow. Anyway, you ought to see the one I found the other day. Like, it's like in my little file thing of a majiggy. It was called China something. There was some place in China. It was wild. Uh, yeah, I just took a screenshot of Gentech Systems. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. It was yesterday. Today. It was yesterday, real late at night. I found it. Let's see, 12:44. Okay, this was last night. All right. Wow. D3 Innovation. Keep looking. Real Networks. Wow. Okay. 12:44. Al Defense LLC. That one's interesting. Yeah, I found it last night. I was up in the wee hours of the morning looking at shite going through my computer. Let's see. Medical Evolution. Yeah, that's kind of odd. See, like if you see a medical company running through Wireshark, that's kind of weird. Like you don't really need a medical company to run the internet, right? I mean, I'm not like a freaking genius. I don't have a degree in computer science, but yeah, MTA. Let's keep going down. Try another one. Wow. Keep looking. Wow. Keep going. Keep going. Yeah, there's one I found in China that was interesting. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I remember I found it late last night. It was called, trying to find it. It was really interesting. Let's find it. Yeah, I know I put it in my email. Let's see. Come on, email. You will get out of this for a second. It was called Quantum something or another. It was very interesting. Okay. Yeah, this is the shite that I found in Wireshark last night. It's got to be in here somewhere. Ah, let's see. Dave SRL. I'm something. Okay, try another one. Anyway, it was interesting. Must be this one. Must be this one. Eyesight communication technology. Wow. Yeah, it was called quantum something or another. It was very interesting. Maybe I still have it. Federal Electronics. Maybe I still have it in my history. Oh, let's go. Let's go to our history. Yeah, it was called quantum something or another. It was very interesting. But anyway, it was connected to some university in China. You know, a bunch of universities in China. Uh, yeah, I know there's a lot of Chinese organizations in it. Yeah, I know a lot of the Chinese organizations. You know, make semiconductors and that kind of shite. You know, so you're going to see a lot of Chinese companies. But this company was going to all of these universities, you know, in China. It was interesting. If I find it, you know, I'll do a video about it. It was interesting. Oh, look, Honeywell. Yeah, you can look up Honeywell. Yeah, this could be normal because, you know, I know Honeywell. I think Honeywell does. Honeywell, I think they do like electronic stuff, you know. So that's could be normal for you to see them in your computer, you know. Oh, look, he's Honeywell, and it says it's in Clearwater, Florida. Okay. Wow. So you take a screenshot of that. Take a little screenshot of it. You should all the stuff you find in Wireshark, you know, like do like a screen recording of it, you know, that it's going through your Wireshark. Oh, this is interesting. Human Net. Wow, look at that one, Human Net. That one's an interesting one, right? Let's see, Human Net. What the heck is Human Net? Okay. What the heck is that shit, right? Mac, Mac. What the heck is HumanNet? All right. Human Network Labs. That is wild, huh? It's in Philadelphia? That's interesting. Take a screenshot of that. Okay. What the heck is Human Network Labs? We're copying it, we're putting it into Google, figure out what that is. Wow. That is wild. Now, this could be fishy, you know, like, what does it have to do with running the internet? I don't know. Like, Human Network Labs. Wow. Human Network Labs. Okay. So they have one in Singapore, one in Philadelphia, one in Baltimore. Who we are. Okay, who we are. Wow. They don't want to say who they are? No. Okay, what we do. All right, what do you do? Wow, technology. Oh, it says you need Adobe Flash. Okay, I don't know. Like, trying to figure out what Human Network Labs does. Wow. Spotcasts are installed in fixed locations to allow for the tracking of people. Huh. Interesting. Unless I got the wrong company, I could have the wrong company. A lot of the companies have the same name. It says Human Network Labs. It says Market Street, M19, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Yeah, that's what it says. Let's try going to their official website. See if it works. Wow. That one is wild, huh? Human Network Labs. What do you do? Huh. That is some interesting shite, right? Wow. Anyway, we'll go back and look that one up. That's a wild one, huh? Human Network Labs. Okay. All right. Let's try one in the eyes. Let's try a MAC address which starts with an I. Okay. So they seem to have a lot of certain ones. Let's see. Immersat? Immersat? Isn't that I think that's like a satellite. I don't know. Could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. Immersat. 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 Isn't that? Is it? I think there's a satellite called Immersat. I don't know. It could be a company as well. We'll copy the address. It's someplace in the UK in London. That's what it says. Wow. Yeah, because I know there's a satellite called Immersat or something like that. Immersat Global. Wow. Immersat. It's in United Kingdom. Wow. This is what I got, Immersat.com. Yeah, it has something to do with satellites. Because I remember seeing an Immersat satellite before. Some kind of shite to do with a satellite. Wow. Immersat. Next wave. Wow. Anyway, I have to look that one up. That one looks interesting. Yeah, I know there's a satellite called Immersat. Some kind of satellite shite. Wow. It's 99 City Road, London. Immersat. Global Limited. Huh. Immersat Global Limited. I guess they're headquartered out of the UK. Wow. 99 City Road, London. That's what it says. Wow. Okay, I'm right. Immersat is a leading satellite telecom company headquartered in London. Yeah, I'm right. It's a satellite. It has something to do with satellites. I've seen them before. Wow. Inmarsat. That is wild. Yeah, I've seen Inmarsat before. So that one I knew. Wow. So I have a MAC address of a satellite company running through my computer. That's wild, right? Wow. Inmarsat. Trying to find their website, like, why is it so hard to find their website, right? Inmarsat. Let's go to LinkedIn. Wow, interesting, huh? The stuff you can find going through Wireshark is interesting. Okay. Inmarsat. Here you go. Telecommunications. It's part of Biosat. So maybe Inmarsat changed to Biosat. I don't know. Like sometimes these companies merge with other companies and all that other shit. Biosat. Click here. Wow. Biosat. High speed home satellite internet. Wow. Accept cookies. Anyway, we could be here forever just looking this shite up, right? Like partner of choice. Huh. Anyway, it's interesting, right? To look up the stuff that's going through your electronic device. I don't know. Maybe they merged. Sometimes these companies merge with other companies. Inmarsat developer. Inmarsat. Here's this one. It actually says the company name. Inmarsat. Wow. Enterprise government. Or it goes to Biosat. Inmarsat goes to Biosat. So they must have like merged together. Wow. Security. They must have merged together. They're in cahoots with each other. Okay. Antenna systems, maritime, energy, aviation. They have satellite internet. Anyway, it's interesting to look at the companies that go through your electronic device. Anyway, you guys have a good day or good night or whatever.